All right, let's talk about this Unit 8, Lesson 4 quiz. So first couple questions here, we'll do 1 and 2 together. We know 60 degrees. We know this top side here, which is the short leg, is 5. And because that's 60 degrees, we know this other angle is going to be 30 degrees. So we can treat this like a 30, 60, 90. So I'm going to kind of ignore this X and Y. I'm going to assign my own labels. So we know from our shortcut, right, our special right triangles, that we have x on the short leg, we have 2x on the long leg, and then x times root 3 for, I'm sorry, 2x the hypotenuse, x root 3 is the long leg. So essentially what we want to do, regardless of the information that we know, is the side that I know the number for, set that equal to the variable expression that you've assigned. So I'm going to take my x, set it equal to their 5. Solve for x, and that's already done on this one. So x is 5, therefore I can insert that for x on the other two. So what we get is 2 times 5 over here, which gives me 10 for the hypotenuse. And then the original y over here, it's going to be 5 root 3. So we're solving for a variable and then plugging in anywhere else we see that variable. So we can do this again on number 2. This one's a little trickier. It is a different type of special right triangle. This is a 45, 45, 90. And if you remember, we call this x, x, x root 2. Same thing as last time, I identify the side that I know the actual length. So I know 6 is the hypotenuse. I'll set it equal to my variable expression. So 6 is equal to x times root 2. And I want to solve for x. So it's currently x being multiplied by root 2. I'm going to divide by that on both sides. And I'm getting x is equal to 6 over root 2. Now we can't leave it like that. We want to rationalize. We can't have a square root on the bottom. So again, that process. And then that blue fraction I wrote, that's equal to 1, right? Root 2 over itself. Anything over itself is 1. I'm not changing the value. I'm just changing the format of what it looks like, right? So we multiply straight across. I get 6 root 2 over. Now remember, anytime you start with a root of something, if you multiply that by itself, it's just going to be the something. So like the original without the root. So this is going to end up being 2. If I started with root 7 and I multiplied it again by root 7, it would equal 7. Okay. Lastly, I can divide both these by 2. So I get 3 root 2 over 1, which essentially is x equals 3 root 2. I don't need to write the over 1. So that's x. Oh, hey, there's x up here. So this is 3 root 2 for my n side, and then 3 root 2 for my m side as well.